Hey guys, I've had this topic on my mind to share with you guys for a while now. Head studs. Does one need to put head studs on his truck if you were to delete and keep it stock power levels? And let's just say 80 horse and down stock, so feel certain with that level. And the answer is maybe. It all depends on your tuning. And the problem with this topic is you got guys, Cummins guys, torn into two groups. First group of guys that had experience in blowing head gaskets. Let's say first gen 6.7s. Those boys, they've had it rough. Minimax, H&S didn't do their tunes right. And guys were blowing head gaskets. And it was like, oh, it's because... Okay, now this is not a fact, but I believe H&S was like, oh, it's because, there's not enough material between the cylinder walls, and that's why you're getting blown head gaskets. You're picking up the cylinder pressure and the boost. Well, quite frankly, yeah, maybe cylinder pressure, but boost is what's freaking boost, Sorry guys, that radar's loud. I know. My camera and my radar are right next to each other. So, anyways, and the biggest problem is cylinder pressure. Who cares about boost? And I'll get back to that point later. Cylinder pressure gets raised specifically because of the tuning. Because when you delete, some systems get simulated, other systems get shut down, and some just need to run the way they are and do their thing because they're hard. Let's just put it this way: they're hardwired into the tune at the time when H&S and Minimax were doing their things. Now that's true. That's a true fact. And you're gonna ask, where do I get these facts from? Two reasons. For starters, I did delete, or should I say? I'm not saying delete. Let's just say I fixed emissions. On a couple trucks, and one pickup was head studded, another one wasn't, and they were running same power levels, like 30 horse or whatever, 30-40 horse from stock, and both are doing good, thankfully, thank God for it. And that's evidence that you don't have to head stud your truck if you're pushing, if you're pushing low added power with the right tune. Now, as far as the other tunes go, primarily the problem was they had to leave the regen cycle. Obviously, you guys don't see it or hear it in the tune, but when the engine was regenning, the vanes to the turbo weren't adaptating, or should I say they weren't adjusting for that added pressure. Now I know I'm being a little foggy with you guys, but bear with me here. This comes back from, I don't know, probably about a year and a half to 2 years ago. I had a conversation with Ryan, the thing with boost. Ryan, for some reason, wasn't very too happy to answer this question because I had to ask him numerous times, and he finally answered. He wasn't being, snotty with me or anything, but he wasn't too happy. But pretty much to shut me up or to prove me that you don't need a head stud, because I would ask him, like, hey, why don't you advise your people to throw head studs on it? Because Glacier Diesel Power Product guy, I think that's the way he calls the company, Richard, he's a really good guy. I personally know the guy. He's always, whispering, dude, put some studs in that truck before you blow the head, a gasket. Well, you're gonna say, what kind of experience do you got? Well, 200 plus K. So over 200,000 on that engine with no head studs. Meaning upgrade. Obviously it has some head bolts in it. Meaning I did not upgrade the head bolts, head studs, whatever you want to call them. You guys get it. The bolts that the threaded piece of steel that keeps the head in the block together. So that truck is over 200K, and I never had an issue with the head gasket. You say you're lucky. No, I'm not Ryan actually acknowledged the fact that that needs to stay there as far as regen goes, and he tunes and adjusts accordingly. So when the truck does do it, and whatever part of that regen's left, he adjusts to it. So we're not now creating crazy cylinder pressure. So that was the biggest issue, guys. The reason guys were blown head gaskets was not because they're pushing too much PSI. Another fact, which I said I was going to mention it, but I didn't. The way Ryan shut me up is the fact that he's like, hey, I'm running compounds. I'm pushing 70 PSI of boost on my truck. I'm like, holy smokes. And he's like, and I have stock head bolts. There's no reason why you need head bolts on your truck. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And then he went to explain how the cylinder pressure is what really lifted the head, not the boost that all these guys are yapping about. So anywho's, so that's that. So, do you need head studs? No. Now that I've explained it to you guys, if you go with the right tuner and he tunes right, you do not need head studs. I ain't bashing on one and glorifying another, but that's just a matter of fact. That's just the way it is. So, there you have it, guys. You're going to ask, why am I recording at night? Because for the last few days, for the life of me, I just can't get a video in. I'm running my tail off, and then when I jump in my truck, I'm catching up on phone calls that I've missed in between other phone calls that when I was at my office. So here we have it. You know, Paulie Wally's driving at night and recording because he feels like he has a really awesome group of people following him, and he's letting them down by not uploading good content. I sincerely thank you guys for watching me. As y'all know, I was looking for a video one day on YouTube, couldn't find it, and then decided to do what other guys have done for us and uploaded their videos on XYZ, whatever little thing they're working on. And that's how I started YouTube, just sharing my experience to you guys. And I mean, I was very surprised how quick my channel grew, because I didn't really have intentions of, like, I wasn't like oriented, oh, I'm gonna have a YouTube channel, you know, like a lot of these YouTubers are, like trying to grow the thing. Just post a video, you know, like regular Joe Schmo out there trying to share with others, you know, be helpful to the community, bottom line. And I mean, you guys start subscribing, and I'm like, whoa, dude, I'm building a group here, and it's growing real quick. Therefore, wanted to thank you guys, and I've reconsidered, you know, readjusted, adapted to my new situation with my channel on YouTube. So I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I know I said I was going to start vlogging. Guys, I will honestly try my best to not leave you guys hanging. You know, as I said, I can't even squeeze a little video in for the last few days, yet alone on a vlog. I don't know. Well, I guess at this point I am semi-vlogging, sharing you guys things outside the bubble rather than just about these head studs that I was talking about. But anyhow, I feel like it's very important to speak my mind with you guys as far as my gratitude and thankfulness towards you guys. And you know, this YouTube channel is going to be something. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's that. To wrap up the whole head stud thing, get the right tuner to tune your truck, and you're golden. Don't waste your money and time, because like I'm running 625s in my truck, my personal truck, but there's no real reason for it. I keep telling myself once they come out with a tuner for these Isons, I don't know, I might do compounds, but that's just crazy. For starters, I need to tune this transmission and go from there. But anyways, as always, boys, enjoy life, behave, and have a mighty fine day.